I just scraped that off the top. Turning it up, gotta make sure she good. Perking 2 million in the middle of my hood.
YouTube, what is good, baby? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Yst.laurant. You no longer have to wait. Tonight, you guys already know, we got some new Jack Harlow we about to listen to. Come home, the kids miss you. All right, we are in the second week of a whole, or no, third week. Pusha T, Future, Jack Harlow. We got Kendrick next week. We're in the third week of a whole bunch of new music, right? So I thought, hey, let's just go ahead and react to this album. This is Jack Harlow's second studio album. I'm looking forward to it very, very much. His first studio album was pretty good. It was very, very solid. Had a great few features from Lil Baby, Big Sean, EST, Chris Brown. But before we get into the album, we got to discuss what we expect from this album and what we want to see from this album. You know, we don't want to come in with the wrong expectations, right? So with this album, you know, Jack Harlow released his first album in 2020, December 2020. This past year, he's done a few singles, been in a few features, been all over social media. So he has really, I think he has really solidified himself as a top rapper going into this decade. I think for the next few years, we're going to hear about his name a lot. We're going to see him do great numbers on Spotify and Apple Music for all streaming platforms. He already has, 2 or 3 #1 hits with What's Poppin', First Class, and Being a Part of Industry Baby. He only has 4 features on this album. I don't know how I feel about that because I don't know if Jack can carry an album like that. I want a little bit more features, but if we're looking at the features, we got Pharrell, Justin Timberlake, Drake, and Lil Wayne. Hitmakers. I think this album's going to have at least 4 or 5 actual pure hits. So that's something I really, really want from this album. In addition to that, I really need, this is a necessity. I really need these instrumentals to be beautiful. I need some pure, beautiful, nice, smooth, vibey instrumentals from Jack Harlow. I think that's when he's in his element. I don't really like it when he tries to go too hard. I don't really feeling that from him. His rapping capability, I mean, it's not like off the charts, bouncing off the wall crazy, but when he's in his element, it's really some nice instrumentals. That's what I really, really want. And the last thing I'm looking for is, in the last, we could say 2-3 years, but in the last 6 months, Jack Harlow's stock has really, really went up. I'm sure his net worth has went up. I'm sure his followings on Instagram and social media has all went up. So I want to hear about his life. I want to hear what changes he has. I want to hear how his vacation with Drake went. I want to hear people saying that he changed and the only thing changed about him is that his beard can connect. I want to hear about the girls hitting him up. I want to hear if he had a threesome. I want to hear about these things from his songs. I want him to flex on us. That's what I really, really want. So I want some hits, I want some nice instrumentals, and I want him to really flex on us because his life has changed. His life has changed in the last 3 years, most specifically these last 6 months. With that said, though, we are going to go ahead and get started. First song of the day, Talk of the Town. Let's see what he's talking about.
New levels, new devils, Dundee way, I'm a rebel. Walking through my parents' house, forgot I had a Grammy medal. Old heads from the...
Just like that. He's been rapping for 2 years. 2 years, got a Grammy. And unlike a lot of people, unlike a lot of songs, unlike a lot of records, he deserved it. He deserved it for sure.
Okay, I feel it.
Okay. It's just the intro track. It's just the intro track. Nothing special. I think he's setting the tone for the rest of the album. Talk of the Town. He talked about a few changes, a few things. What's new? He's from Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. Next song we got is Young Harleezy.
Young Harleezy, y'all grew up shooting RPGs. I was in the 7th grade selling hard CDs. I was on stage.
5 seconds in. 5 seconds in. This is the song to beat. Hold on, I'm hyping it up too much. This is the type of beats that I was looking for. And second song in, we got it.
Hard to find some girls that aren't freaky. The pressure keeps building, but luckily I'm built for it.
Ooh, it's layered. It's layered. That's what I'm talking about. It's layered. You start. Got the little drums, a little spare, got the little drums in there. Smooth beat, and then as he starts speaking a little more, then we add layers to it. That's what I'm talking about.
I know you wanna see me, but I'm still torn. Used to be on Norris back when Twiggy was in chorus. Rockin' 990s, not Jordan. You, I still poor.
Oh, that's pimpin'. Oh, wait. Dropping leaves.
It is us. I'm the one they trust. We the ones that's making a big fuss.
All right, now I think he's adding too much. It's like a donut. It's like a stuffed donut. It's nice. It's nice in theory. The first bite is cool. The second bite is cool. Then as you try to eat the whole donut, it's like a lot of sugar. A lot of. There might be another flow switch. There might be another beat switch. I don't like the extra drums that he just added, but it's still good though. It's still good.
I got a baddie and another baddie came with her. It must be something going on.
See, now you guys might be wondering why. Because when I said I want to hear about some threesomes, you probably was like thinking like, why would I say that? I know he be having them already best friends, and he just hinted towards it right now. Talking to a friend, and talking to somebody, and then she brought her friend. I know, and you know too. I want to hear about it. I'm in your business. I want to hear about it. Ooh.
Am I handsome enough? Tell me right now, so I can be
The drums. Oh, everything is so perfect except the 3 seconds of that. What is it? The freaking bongo. It's just like 3 seconds. Everything is so perfect. I don't. If you guys didn't know this, I used to play the trumpet back in the day. Maybe like 5th to 7th grade. I was a decent trumpet player. I can still do it. I can still play the trumpet. I said the trump. The trumpet. I used to play the trumpet. I love it when songs add pure instruments. Like, producing and beats and stuff, that's nice. But throw in a saxophone, throw in a trumpet, throw in a French horn. I love that.
Am I dancing enough? Am I hands?
Y'all hear that, man? Y'all hear that? It's subtle, but it's so pure. It's subtle, but it's like an accent. But the small things make the difference, and that was it right there. I also used to play the piano back in the day. I know how to play Star Wars. I can play like My Way from Fetty Wap and like Wrecking Ball. This was great right here. I got the only issue, man, was those freaking bongos, and it just kept repeating. It was so small, but it was unnecessary. I didn't need the bongos because you had freaking 6 other instruments. This was great, and this is what I mean by those smooth, nice instrumentals. He can come in. Did he have a chorus? He had a chorus. He came in, gave me a few verses, a little flow switch, beat change, nice smooth delivery. And that's what we need. That's what we need. With Jack, his beats, the beat choices are so great, but what makes it special is that it doesn't outshine his delivery. A lot of times people got some great instrumentals, some great beats, and then that carries them throughout, and the delivery or what they gotta say, it ain't really worthwhile or be switched. The beat is just subpar. There ain't enough to it. But their bars and their delivery is great. One always overshadows the other. So far with Jack in his career, it's pretty equal, and I'm loving that. Next song we got is I Did Anything to Make You Smile. Let's see. I think we got a hit. I think this is a hit. 10 seconds in, I think this is a hit. He's still doing it. The layers of the beat, the layers that is on the beat. It's like a cake. It's just, you cut it, you got one flavor. Cut it, you got another flavor. Cut it, you got another flavor, and they all go great with each other. It's not some overlapping stuff that you don't like what's that? That's a weird combo. It's all complements each other, and it's so smooth. He ain't even spoke yet.
Do anything to make you smile, bitch. Travel around the world and come back home and not.
All right, I was lying. It's not a hit. I don't like it. I lied. The beat is great though. The beat is great. I don't think unless there's a switch. Unless there's a switch. Maybe the chorus. I don't like this one. I don't like that. I lied. I'm sorry.
I hit that last night and she already feel nostalgic.
I hit that last night and she already feels nostalgic. Am I tripping? I think that's a bar. Am I tripping? My comprehension. I think that's a bar. I think it is.
That the break keep coming.
I need a beat switch. I don't like this one. I don't like that. I was overhyping in the beginning. I don't like this one.
I'ma fuck the earrings off of you. I'ma check my.
Keep it moving. Nah, that one is done. I could. That one was the worst one so far. That was three songs. Yeah, ain't rocking with that one. That one seemed a little messy. It seemed like. Okay. Now what I said in the beginning of the song still applies, just not to this song. As it kept going, it didn't really apply as much anymore. He kind of just threw a whole bunch of stuff together, stirred in the pot. Hopefully it got better. It didn't get better. Next song is First Class. We heard First Class. So the one after that is Dua Lipa.
Fuck a leap of faith, I took a jump just like there's nothing to it.
This one gotta grow on me. This one gotta grow. It has potential. It gotta grow on me for sure. It has potential. Don't lose me, Jack. Don't lose me. This might be 2 misses in a row. Don't lose me. It wasn't. It might have to grow on me. Right now, I think that's a bad song. I think that's a miss. After I learned the words to it, after I learned the lyrics, and I listened to it a little more, it might be decent. I think that was a bad one though. It had little accents in the instrumental. It had some little accents that I did like, but I think it was a little wasted on this song particularly. So we got Side Piece. He might be referring to. He might be taking us a little deeper into his life right now, and deep into his.
I already got a song for my main chick.
There we go. He reeled me back in. He was losing me with the last two. Got me. He reeled me back in. I like this.
Hotel rooms and lobbies. Maybe I should pick up a hobby.
Is this a sample? This should be a sample. I think this is a sample. I've never heard the sample before, but I think this is a sample. If you guys know the sample, let me know what it is. I would love to hear the original. If it is a sample, I think this is a sample. I'm pretty sure this is a sample. All right, there's a minute left in this song. The 2 minutes that I just heard, it was okay. Not great. It was okay. He has a minute left to make it a really good song. He has a minute left. He has a minute 35 to really pull some strings right here.
I think I'm booked for wireless.
More. I need more. I need a little more. I just need a little more. He's given to me. The instrumental is perfect. He's taking me inside his life. It's like a journal. He's taking me inside of it. He's talking to somebody. He's taking a little. Just give me a little more. Give me a little more. Okay. That one, okay. It was a little long. It was 4 minutes. It was a little long. I feel like it could have been condensed a little bit. Beat was nice. Flow was nice. Delivery was cool. It was missing something. It could have used another layer. It could have went a little faster. Something was missing. It was overall cool song though. Overall cool song. Now we got this next one. Movie Star featuring Pharrell Williams. I don't want to say nothing because I don't need a freaking put my expectations up too high. Let me see what we talk about.
And I know you just hate to say it. Keep giving y'all classics. Tremendous, fantastic.
I need a beat drop. Where's the beat? I need a beat drop. The beat's a little too hard for no drop. I need a beat drop.
I meet your mama. We don't need condoms. Let's make a genre hot like a sauna.
Sound like a miss right now. I ain't gonna lie. Sounded like a miss. Wasted opportunity. You're pissing me off right now. Sounded like a miss. No, it is a miss.
I get this.
Beat drop, please. No. Jack. You made me mad with that one. That was a miss. That might have been my least favorite one out of all of them. That did not flow at all. Nothing about that complimented anything about anything. Pharrell's verse, whatever he was saying, it did not compliment the beat. It did not compliment you. Nothing. I didn't get anything from that track. Wasted opportunity. I'm disappointed in that one. Very, very disappointed in that one. Come on. I was looking forward. I needed. I don't think there was anything I liked about that song at all. It's not that I didn't like the song. It's that I disliked it. Like, it was negative. Like, I wasn't just neutral about it. I was like I don't want to hear it ever again, type of thing. And I ain't even trying to hate. I didn't like that one. Next one. We'll move on. We digress. We'll move on. Next one is Little Secret.
Gotta wait, but you gon' wait.
He's reeling me back in. Yep. Vocals in the back. Nice, smooth, summer type beat. He's reeling me back in. I am upset. This album has 17 songs. A lot of artists, if you could just cut it down, like I like I like longer albums. I'll take that over like a mixtape. But 17, that means you could cut 3 or 4 of those songs out and make it a great album. Fine tune it. We have this. We didn't need the one before.
Spending time with somebody else and I get to wishing that she was you. Any girl.
Spend time with someone else wishing that she was you. That's a difficult spot to be in. That is a difficult spot to be in. Do I know from experience? Probably not. Seen it in movies though. Difficult spot. Don't want to be in that one.
I told my therapist about you.
Why couldn't... I don't want Jack to make any more like hard type songs. I don't want him to spit no more ever again in his career. I don't want to hear it. I don't. I want this. For the rest of his career. This is what I want. I want light, smooth, catchy beats, and just glide on it. It's like I only want vacation. I either want late night drive songs from Jack Harlow, or I want songs that I'm going to play on the beach while I'm on vacation and I got my toes out in the sand in Mexico. Those are the only 2 types of songs I want from Jack Harlow. Unless if he's going hard, put it on a feature like Industry Baby. I don't want... He had a few hard songs in the last album. I didn't like it. I didn't like Facing My City with Lil Baby. I didn't care for it. I don't want hard songs no more. Listen to me, Jack. Listen to me. Look at me. Listen to me. Stay in your lane. And your lane is great. You got a big, wide old lane. Nobody else is competing with you in this lane. But then when you get out your lane, now you're competing with a whole lot of people. Stay right here. We need it. This is what we want. This is exactly what we want. Give me those nice, smooth beats and just glide on it. I want vacation type, summer type music. Just give me that. Give me that. That's all I want. Give me that. That's all it is. That's all I want, Jack. Little Secret. That's a better one on this album. That's all we want. Next song, I Got a Shot.
Shy, saw the dribble. She brought a friend. I'm in the middle.
Threesome. I told you. I told you. I wasn't tripping when I said that. Read between the lines. Hold on. Hear it again. Read between... I'm not tripping.
She brought a friend.
I'm in the middle.
This one right here ain't sentimental. She was spiritual Hindu, yeah.
Ooh, I needed it. He was losing me a little bit. It was the middle of the song. He was losing me. And he brought it. He brought the trumpets in. That's what it's like a... What are trumpet? It's like... I don't know. It's like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a food comparison, but all I can think of is just... That's all I can think.
I know you see me cause everyone does.
Yes.
I kept it light on my last shit.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what a heavy one does. I'm getting Fetty. What's up?
In his bag.
The book bag is Louis. It used to be Eddie. I whip it and Dreddy. I'm G'ing like SETI. I look in their eyes and I know they ain't ready. Cause now I'm somebody you used to.
He flexed. He did it. This is what... He did it. He was flexing on me. He talked about the come up. How what he has now compared to what he used to have. Where he was before and now where he is now. It's not the best song, but it's good enough.
I got a shot. It's not a pistol. Number 1 spot.
Oh, okay. So each part of the song, like if you broke it up into like 4 sections, the first part had a very basic beat, right? And then the next part he brought in some more. And the next part he brought in the trumpets. And then now it's, and the last part he brought it all together. Before he would bring things in and it's at different levels, so the focus point was at different levels. Now it's all combined. I like it. I Got a Shot. That one was a good one. It wasn't great, but it was good enough. Next one though, Churchill Downs with Drizzy Drake. They went on their little vacation with each other. They were on somewhere. I'm assuming in Mexico along the coast somewhere. We've seen this coming. Jack Harlow, like I said, he wants to be a hit maker. He's got the best hit maker there is. Yes. 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 And Drake is, I was about to call him Champagne Poppy. Drake has been on a roll with his features too. He's, like, as per usual, he's been on a roll. Just coming off a features album, but he had 2 great features. We're going to keep it going. Let me see. Let's see. But the song is 5 minutes. I don't want that. I don't want it to be 5 minutes. Why is it so? I don't want that.
Cause I'm done being extra with the extroverts. The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to stand next to Vert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work.
Hold on, that was a bar. Hold on. He said Vert. Pick it up. Right here. Pick it up. Uzi Vert. It was something with their label. They had some, I don't know if it was beef, but it was something with their label. I don't know if they're the same label, but it was something a couple years ago. It was something. Hold on. Rewind. See? A lot of you guys didn't pick that up. I picked that up. Go back.
The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to stand next to Vert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit.
Label wonder why or how I would stand next to Vert. Legs would work. There could be a lot to this bar. Stand next to me. Uzi talks about standing on his money, then he gets taller. Uzi's not a hit maker, but he do have his numbers. I think Jack is going to become a better hit maker than Uzi. There's something to this line that I'm missing. There's something to it, though. I'm happy I picked it up.
Flows and the hoes and the packed out shows. Ain't too many cons when you playing with the pros. Except for how your life get exposed.
Oh, that was a bar. I liked it. That was a one-liner. Ain't too many cons when you playing with the pros. I like that. That's a caption. I gotta be next to a pro though so I could use it, but that's a caption. Slide in. Come in, Drizzy. Yeah.
How can I address you when you don't own property? They only finesse you when you don't move properly.
Ooh, how can I address you if you don't own property? How can I address you if you don't own property? That was hard. Nice one-liner. I like it.
Man, you niggas drop trash, you littering. I'm over delivering.
He said you guys drop trash, you littering. Okay, it's not great. It's not like some crazy stuff, but it's nice. It's not. Hits need one-liners. I don't need to think too hard, right? I don't need the bar to be some freaking four line long hyperbole or freaking double entendre. Just give me some nice one-liners. That's what they're doing in this one.
If I see I spit in your faces, Daytonas with the green faces.
If I see him spit in your face, and then he did it. I don't know how I feel about that. He spit in my ear. I don't know how I feel about that. There's not much I disliked about that song, but there isn't a lot that I liked either. It was a little long. No, not even a little long. It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 9 seconds. That's too long. Drake. With Drake, it's got to be a hit. I need a chorus. I need one chorus. The chemistry on the track, it was there. I don't know. I can't pinpoint it out. I liked it, but it wasn't. I didn't like it. But it was a cool track. It's too long. I wanted a hit. That's not a hit. That's a late. You gotta be in a specific mood to really hear that song in its entirety. They was spinning though. You know, nice bars, nice one-liners here and there. Nothing special. It wasn't nothing special though. And if I got Drake on my song, I need it to be special. That makes sense. I ain't being picky, right? I hope I ain't being picky. Next one, Like a Blade of Grass.
The type of girl I would've flirted with in class. Copied every test, be the reason that I passed. I know.
I like this. It's like that Dom Kennedy type beat. I like this. Ooh, I like this.
Warm, baby, can I please dive in? In a prime, she's thriving.
This probably this top three. This top three in the album. Definitely, this is better than a lot of the last songs that I heard. This is top three. Like a Blade of Grass. Tom Kennedy beat, summer type beat. He's just talking. He ain't doing too much. He's just talking. He's like, I feel like when Jack doesn't try on his songs and he just lets it come to him. I mean, that happens for a lot of people. When you don't try too hard, just let it come to you. Just let it flow. When it flows, and we just like it. I like this a lot. Like a Blade of Grass, I like this one.
'Cause I want you.
Too many. It's just too many. I love it though. I love it. It's too. he got a whole bunch of things, threw it in the pot, but this time, like other times when he would get things and he would throw it in the pot and stir it around, it's like you cooking but without reading the instructions. This one, he got all this stuff, boom, 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 put the perfect amount of everything, start stirring it up, and you read the instructions. You cook it for the right amount of time, you let it boil a little bit, and then you let it sit. You don't eat it right when you're done cooking, when you let it cool off a little bit before you eat it so you don't burn your tongue. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Truthfully, my body count is low, it's only 2. I know that you probably...
Truthfully, my body count is low, it's only 2. Is he lying? He has to be lying. I know he's having threesomes. I know he is. He's lying. Unless he just... No. Well... I'm thinking too hard. Ooh. That was great. Is that my favorite? It might be. I liked it. Everything was perfect. The delivery was great. Instrumentals were great. All the freaking instruments that he used was great. It was like everything I wanted from this album was in that one specific song. I'm going to be playing that for the next 6 months. A lot of these songs I'm not going to come back to like that. This is one that's going to stick with me. When you hop in my car, you're going to hear this song. Next one, we got Parent Trap with Justin Timberlake. Please, that has to be a hit. It has to be a hit.
Rumors in the sun, check facts. Old friends, I forget to text back. Maybe this will show you where my head.
That's a hit. I'm gonna hear it on the radio everywhere. I don't listen to the radio, but I'm gonna hear it on the radio. I'm gonna hear it in the radio. I'm gonna hear it in the stores. I'm gonna hear it. People use it on their people when they post pictures. I'm gonna hear it on their Instagram stores. I'm gonna hear it on TikTok. It's a hit. I think that's gonna be the most successful song from this album, besides First Class, because First Class already went #1. I think that's gonna be the most successful one. It's not the best song, but usually the most successful song from an album isn't really the best one. It's the one that's most catchy. It's the one that's gonna grab your attention the most. And it had that. The best song is the ones that appeal to the biggest audience. That doesn't mean it's the best. This wasn't the best song on the album. I don't see how you could I don't see what there is to dislike about this specific song. Jack's verses were great. Justin came and delivered very smooth, very just flowed. Voice was great. Great. Yeah. Good track. I like that one. Good track. Next on the list, we got Poison with Lil Wayne. This is interesting. We haven't seen. Lil Wayne was on his What's Poppin' remix, and he was spinning. He was spinning. So I'm interested to see what this one's about. Let's see.
I like all your beauty marks and blemishes. Very poison for the good kind.
The strings. Where's the bass? Whatever it is.
The type of girl I wanna bring to Thanksgiving, but that's a given.
Ooh.
That's a given.
There wasn't much I disliked about that song. What I'm seeing though, I'm seeing a trend with his songs, and I'm feeling highlights of songs. Like the whole song isn't great, but there'll be a beat change, or the chorus will hit, or it'll be a specific part of the verse where it will save the song from being a skip. And that's cool, but it's happening too much. I'm getting too many highlights. I just want to enjoy the full track. But the highlights are good though, so you won't really hear me talk bad about it. The highlights are good. I don't want to highlight. I want the full plate. Give it to me. I want the full thing. And we got Nail Tech. We heard that one. So we got last song, State Fair.
Look how they act now. They fucking with Jack now. They fucking with.
This is perfect. This is a great outro. This is perfect. Wonderful. Sometimes people try too hard sometimes with their intros and their outros. They try to... The outro, all it is, outro is just a summary of the whole album. You don't gotta review everything. It's not a review, but just give me the feel of what the album was. Recap it, but don't give me a review, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Recap, but not a review. Don't talk too much. Just give me just the feeling that I was supposed to feel throughout the album. Put that in the outro. You set the tone with the intro, and you let it last throughout the duration of it. Now just make me feel for like one last time. Make me feel what I'm supposed to feel for the album. Review? Don't give me a review. No. Shoot, what'd I say? Don't give me a review. Give me a recap. Yes, so that is the end of Jack's album. Come Home, the Kids Miss You, and I think I got what I wanted from this album, and he gave me what we were supposed to have. Now, what I mean by that is, this is his second studio album. I was expecting a bigger jump from his studio album to this album. I was expecting a bigger jump in terms of quality. It wasn't a big jump. It was a reasonable sized jump. It was like he was taking a step in the right direction. He was taking the step that he was supposed to take. A lot of times artists, sometimes they'll take a big jump from album to album, and then all their other albums, you won't feel the quality anymore because that jump they took was so big. This was a reasonable sized step. It wasn't a jump. And I like it because it was a lot better than his last album. But it wasn't great. It wasn't underwhelming either though. He gave me what he was supposed to give, and he delivered. I wanted nice instrumentals, I got that. I wanted nice one-liners, I got that. I wanted hits, I got a few of them. I wanted to see what the difference was in his life from when he was started or before he knew his name to now. I got that. I got what I needed, but it was just short under what I wanted. But this is good though. This is good. But like I said in the beginning, I don't think Jack is good enough yet to have a 17 song or 15 song album with just 4 features. Maybe 6. Maybe like 2 more features. There are definitely some highlights in this song, but it wasn't for a full duration. It was too many highlights. It was too many appetizers. I needed the full plate. And if he can fix that, if he can be consistent throughout an album, he can be consistent throughout a song, he can be consistent throughout a singles, he can be consistent throughout features, but just consistent throughout an album, stop giving me highlights and give me the full thing, it's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. But this was good. I enjoyed it. As I listen to it more, I'll start to like it a lot more. But it gave me few songs for summer, few songs for late night drive, few songs for vacation. That's what I wanted. I think that is it for this reaction. So go ahead and let me know what you guys thought of his album. Let me know what you guys' favorite songs are, least favorite songs. What do you guys think? Did you guys agree with him taking a jump from his previous album to now? Did you like this one better? You like this one worse? What do you guys think? Do you think Jack is going to be one of the best rappers or best hit makers going into this next decade? I want to hear from you guys. So go ahead and hit that comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And with that said, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If we made you laugh or something part of the video, go ahead and hit the like button. And I will see you guys in the next video. No cap.